What is up, everybody? My name is Squigga, and today I am bringing you some battling here on Pokemon Showdown. We are going to be battling in the UU tier on the ladder with our team, the OG, coming through. The OG, of course, being my favorite Pokemon, Nidoking. Now, we did a battle with these guys a little while ago, but we kind of got mollywopped, didn't get a chance to really showcase the team, so I kind of want to jump in and give these guys another shot. So we are against XX Hunger Games XX. They are bringing the powerful Shiny Kingdra, Shiny Politoed, Shiny Swampert, Shiny Trevenant, Shiny Toxicroak, and Shiny Galvantula. What a lineup. So chances are they are going to go ahead and lead with Galvantula, who is going to set up that Sticky Web, probably has the Energy Ball, so leading with Slattern could be disastrous for us. I think with that in mind, I kind of want to go ahead and lead with, Nidoking, because we are Choice Scarfed. We are Choice Scarfed, and we're going to go ahead, we're going to lead with Nidoking, as the Galvantula does in fact come out. So this thing is probably Focus Sashed, so our Ice Beam here is likely not going to kill it, which is unfortunate. But we are going to see a 52%, wow, okay. So he gets that Sticky Whip up, we do break the Sash, we are choiced into Ice Beam. Chances are he's going to switch out in case he wants to keep this thing around. I think his most obvious switch-in for my Nidoking is probably knowing that I am locked into Ice Beam, I think he's going to go out into Politoed here, so I am going to go ahead and go out into Juggle to try and rapid spin this Sticky Web away, because Sticky Web does a total number to our team. So we are going to go out into Juggle, and he is going to go out into Politoed, so that's great. We do see the Trevenant on his team kind of makes me want to avoid rapid spinning, but getting rid of that Sticky Web early would be so great for us. I think I'm just going to go for it at the risk of him switching right out into the Trevenant. He doesn't. He just goes for Toxic, which is obviously unfortunate. Nobody wants a Poison Blastoise, but we do get a Rapid Spin off, and the Sticky Web is gone. Now I think I'm going to go ahead and Dark Pulse, hoping that he brings in... I mean, what would he bring in on us here? He might just stay in. We're going to Dark Pulse and just kind of scout, see what happens. Dark Pulse should do a decent chunk. It is Mega Launcher boosted, which is a super cool ability that, of course, we have, because look at all our cannons. Look at how many cannons we have on our body as Juggernob the Blastoise. 3 cannons. 3. That is 3, no, I was going to say that's 3 times the average amount of cannons, but most people have 0 cannons. And 3 times 0 is 0. Math lessons. So, of course, the Toxicroak is such a safe switch-in. Resists our Dark Pulse, absorbs our Scald, probably with that dry skin. Our Ice Beam would do a solid chunk to him, but I kind of don't want to... I don't really want to stay in, but I also don't know what I should switch out into against this thing. It has such good coverage against my team. I could go out into Slattern, who isn't going to resist his moves, but he is physically defensive. So I think that's our best bet. I'm going to go ahead and switch out into Slattern, hoping that he doesn't just go for a Swords Dance, which might be exactly what happens. Nope, he's going to go for a Drain Punch, which does 24% to us, which is obviously more than I would like it to do. I would like it to do 0. That is how much I would like it to do. I'm going to go ahead and set up our Stealth Rocks here. I don't see any reason not to. I mean, I guess I could Earthquake if I think he's going to stay in, but I don't know that he will, seeing how little his Drain Punch did. Let's see what he goes into here. Out comes his Galvantula, so we are going to set up those Stealth Rocks. I'm so certain that this Galvantula has the Energy Ball. Oh my goodness, I'm so close. I'm so close to just staying in, risking the Energy Ball, and trying to, like, Earthquake or something. But I don't even know that would kill it, because we saw that our Nidoking only did 52% with an Ice Beam, so I kind of want to just switch out into Nidoking here, predicting him to go for that Sticky Web. Predicting him to go for that Sticky Web. Maybe Elios is a safer switch-in. I think Elios is a safer switch-in. We're going to run to Elios, our Rotom Heat. Safer switch. He goes for the Giga Drain, which we do resist. Thank goodness we switched out and didn't get techie. Now, I kind of just want to go for an Overheat here. I know his Politoed is going to resist it like a champ, but I don't want him to go into Swampert to absorb a Volt Switch. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness me. We're just going to Volt Switch. We are going to Volt Switch, knowing that if he stays in with the Galvantula, which he doesn't, he goes out into Swampert, so he's going to go ahead and resist, or absorb our Volt Switch, rather. Now, I think, I mean, I have to Hard Switch here. I'm just kind of thinking about what the Swampert's going to do. Chances are chances are it's a Stealth Rocker. Because we've seen him set up the Sticky Web, but I don't see any other hazards on his team, so I think this is going to be a defensive Swampert who's just going to set up rocks. I think. Could also be, oh my goodness, we do see, he does have a little bit of rain going on here, doesn't he? Doesn't he? We might see a Mega Swampert here. So I think we're going to go ahead and switch out into Roserade, who is our safest switch in against a Mega Swampert, which is exactly what we see as he goes for the Rain Dance. Now, Mega Swampert typically packing like Ice Punch or something like that, but I don't think it'll OHKO. I don't think it'll OHKO. That could be crazy, I could be insane, but I don't think an Ice Punch will OHKO. And I think that if he knows that, my safest thing is to go for a Leech Seed or a Sludge Bomb. But just in case, I'm going to go for a Giga Drain. Because killing this Mega Swampert would be amazing. He is going to Ice Punch. It is enough to take us out. That is unfortunate. Yeah, I should have run Calcs on that or something, but honestly, this low on the ladder, I'm not going to worry about it. Now, we are in a bit of an awkward position because nothing is going to want to take anything from this Swampert. I guess Mega Blastoise is probably our best switch-in, but we can't do an awful lot to this Swampert in return, and we are almost definitely going to lose our Blastoise in the process. That being said, he doesn't do an awful lot to our opposing player's team, so I think we are just going to go out into him and go for a Dark Pulse. He is going to Earthquake, which does a lot of damage. Our Dark Pulse does 45%, which is not a lot of damage. We have 2 more turns of rain. 2 more turns where this Swampert is one speedy man. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness, oh my goodness. Now, he can probably kill us with like a Waterfall or something, so I don't want to switch out into Elios, predicting him to Earthquake again, just in case that isn't what happens. He does go for the Earthquake, so switching out into Elios would have been super cool there, but again, not worth the risk in my mind. Now. Our Nidoking is Choice Scarfed, so we will outspeed this thing. The question, like, could we kill it? Would a Sludge Wave kill this thing? We're going to find out. We are going to find out if a Sludge Wave will kill this thing. Yeah, I think we have to. He could go out into Toxicroak here to preserve the Mega Swampert if he thinks a Sludge Wave is going to kill it. That is a pretty safe switch-in for him. He goes for... Oh, he does outspeed. He outspeeds us. He outspeeds us, and we get murdered. That is extremely unfortunate. My goodness, does Rain must do more than I thought it did. I thought Rain was a 50% boost, like a choice item. Is it double? Does it double? So some double speed? That could very well be the case. I think... Oh, I don't like it, but I think we're going to have to go out into our Scrafty. No, I mean, we're going to go out into our own Swampert. We're going to go out into our own Swampert. Chances are, I mean, he could just set up another Rain Dance here. But regardless of what happens, I'm going to go for a Toxic. I'm going to go ahead and Toxic. He goes for the Earthquake, which does 44% to us, and we do Toxic, which poisons the Swampert. I mean, hey, that's what it does, right? So now that we see the Swampert is poisoned, honestly, we're just going to lose Slattern here. Like, no matter what we do, we're just going to lose Slattern. Oh, this is so bad for us. This is so bad for us. We are just getting mollywopped. Earthquake does 42%. We are going to get our own Earthquake off, which is going to bring him in range of the Toxic, which does, in fact, take him out. So down he goes. Oh, Nidoking. I'm so sorry I did that to you, buddy. I really thought you had it. I really thought you and your fashionable scarf could beat him. But I was wrong, and I'm sorry. Now, we know this Galvantula has Giga Drain. No reason for him not to go for it here. I could switch out Slattern, predicting the Giga Drain, and go into Elios. Honestly, he has 5 Pokemon over our 3. We are going to need something like that. We are going to need some serious switch advantage if we have any hope of coming back. So I think we're going to go out into Elios, predicting the Giga Drain, hoping that he wants that extra health on his Galvantula. And we're going to save Slattern as switch fodder. He goes for the Sticky Web, which is fine. That's fine. We're cool with it. Now, here, I kind of want to Volt Switch because he doesn't have anything that can absorb it. We aren't going to outspeed, but there's not much that he can do to us, so I feel like he's just going to switch out. I feel like he's just going to go ahead and switch out, probably into Trevenant. Probably into Trevenant if he thinks that I, myself, am going to Volt Switch. I'm going to go ahead and Overheat. He has Thunder. It's resisted, but it is a bunch. So our Overheat is enough to take out the Galvantula. I'm glad we went for Overheat over Volt Switch, because otherwise that would be a very much alive Galvantula. Though honestly, I'm not so certain it matters at this point. I'm not so certain it matters. So he goes out into the Kingdra, who probably also has the Swift Swim and Rain Dance, I would bet. Meaning that we really don't have very many options here. We can stay in an Overheat, but honestly, that's gonna do nothing. That's really gonna do nothing. So I think we're gonna have to go out into Slattern and probably just end up losing him here. He's gonna go ahead and focus energy. So this is then the Sniper Kingdra variant. My goodness, look at us getting destroyed. Anything Kingdra wants to go for here is going to take us out, and probably the rest of our team if we're being real. He's going to go ahead and Outrage. That's kind of cool. So he is a physical Kingdra. Kingdra is pretty speedy. Pretty speedy. We're going to go ahead and go out into Elios again here. We do have the Levitate, so that Sticky Web is not going to affect us. I think we're just going to go ahead and Thunderbolt, because honestly, I don't think a Volt Switch would kill the Kingdra. And we need to kill the Kingdra if he stays in. He does stay in. Oh my goodness, the Thunderbolt isn't enough. The Thunderbolt isn't enough to kill the Kingdra, and we are going to see our Rotom Heat go down. Now out comes Banana Pants. He is slowed down, and he is a Dragon Dance set, so that is terrible for us. I think we are just going to eat it here. If I'm being honest with you, I think Mega Swampert has officially torn our team apart. Torn us right down the middle. Now, I am going to go ahead and, like, I guess I'm going to Drain Punch, like, in case something crazy happens. Nope, it's a critical hit Outrage. So, he does win the battle with 4-0. Really a landslide victory for him, which is unfortunate. I think we are going to go ahead and look for another one, because I am determined to win one with this team. Like, I don't know whether it's the team or if it's me. I mean, obviously, I've made some pretty big mistakes these past few games playing with this team. But I really want to pull out a win with them. So, we see Vespiquen, Donphan, Shiny Credilli, who looks very happy, Blastoise, Infernape, and Porygon Z. So, Donphan and Credilli are both plausible leads for my opponent, hoping that he's going to lead with the Donphan, and I'm going to lead with my Swampert, because I don't want to take, like, a Giga Drain or whatever it is Credilli does. Look at that thing. Look at that thing swaying back and forth in all its pinkness. What a pink Pokemon. What a pink Pokemon. Shiny Donphan's pretty cool, too. Green, and he's like Commando Donphan. Commando. It's not a bad name for a Donphan. Shiny Donphan. Hey, man, I'm just spitballing here. I'm still really congested. Like, I'm sure you guys can hear that. So he is going to lead with Pumbaa, his Donphan, which is fine, fine. So we are going to go ahead and Stealth Rock. I'm expecting him to do the same here. I don't think there's any reason for him to do anything otherwise, unless he's packing Hidden Power Grass for some bizarre reason. So, he goes out into Porygon Z, so he just decides to switch out here. Now, Porygon Z, let's see, what does this thing generally pack? Like, Thunderbolt, Tri-Attack, Ice Beam. I don't think it, unless he's carrying Hidden Power Grass, I don't think it has Hidden Power Grass. Or a Grass-type move, rather. Of course he's not. If he's not packing Hidden Power Grass, he probably doesn't have Hidden Power Grass. Duh. But that being said, we are not specially defensive. We could probably stay in and take something from this. The question is whether or not, like, we could kill it in return with an Earthquake, which is what I'm kind of wondering about. Oh my goodness. We could go out into our special wall, but Tri-Attack is so dangerous. Tri-Attack is so dangerous. We're gonna have to switch. We're gonna have to switch. I don't want to risk Swampert just taking a ton of damage early. So he is gonna go for the Tri-Attack, which is 51% and freezes us. Oh my goodness. I see you. I see you, Porygon. I see you. We have a frozen flower who took 51% despite being max special defense from a neutral Tri-Attack. Admittedly, adaptability stab. I mean, I'm glad I switched out because I think I would rather have Swampert than Roserade, honestly. Honestly, I would rather have Swampert than Roserade. And I think here we're going to see the death of Roserade. I'm hoping that that thing's choice specs and we can outspeed it with our Nidoking. But obviously, I can't switch in the Nidoking to take a hit from this thing. So we are probably just going to die to a Tri-Attack. Yep, we are frozen. We are still frozen. Would have been awesome if we thawed out there and Sludge Bomb this thing. Would have been great. Great, great, great for us. But it's not happening. And we are going to lose our Flower. As he goes for the safe Tri-Attack and crits to rub salt in the wound. Let's go ahead and switch out into Nidoking. Oh my goodness. Is he Choice Specs or is he Choice Scarfed? Oh my goodness, there's only one way to find out, but I really don't want to risk this. I've been playing Nidoking so poorly, but what else can we do to this thing? What else can we do to this thing? He probably has Psychic or something as his... Well, no, not Psychic. Dazzling Gleam? Does this thing get Dazzling Gleam? I've been throwing around Nidoking a lot recently, and he has just been getting mollywopped, and maybe letting that influence my decision is terrible, but I think I'm going to let it. And I'm going to go ahead and Drain Punch here on Banana Pants in case he decides to switch... No, he does switch out into Trigun of the Blastoise, so that's still going to do neutral damage. It does 38%. 38%. Huh. Well, so he probably switched this thing in because it's packing... I don't know. I don't know what it could be packing. He could just be in here for the Rapid Spin, to get the Rapid Spin off. If I think that's the case, then I might want to Dragon Dance, but honestly, I'm good with playing it safe for right now. I think I've been taking too many risks recently, and it's really been costing me. So we're going to go ahead and go for the Drain Punch, which is 30% after the Mega Evolution. He has Aura Sphere. Interesting. I have not seen that on a Blastoise in ages. Oh my goodness, I should have tried to play around it. Nonetheless, that is a mistake for us. So we do get a safe switch in to our Nidoking here, who is going to be able to take out this Blastoise should he decide to stay in, though I imagine he will not. Then again, regardless, we're Sludge Waving. Regardless of what he switches into, Sludge Wave is going to do a decent chunk. Donphan's probably going to take it pretty well, which is exactly what he goes into. So out comes Donphan. Our Sludge Wave is resisted and only does 30%. We do see that leftovers. This thing is probably defensive. Probably defensive. Or like a bulky attacker. What do we go into here against this Donphan? I mean, I kind of want to predict the Earthquake and go out into Rotom Heat. I kind of want to predict the Earthquake and go out into Rotom... We're going to predict the Earthquake and go out into Rotom Heat and hope that he doesn't, like, knock off. He's going to withdraw and go into Credilli. Okay, that's fine for us. That's fine for us. I am okay with having a Credilli out against our Elios. Let's see. This thing's name is 8 Penis. Like, the things on it, that's... I don't know, man. Those are leaves. Those are leaves, dude. They're leaves. Now, our Overheat is... Oh, is it enough to kill this thing? Is it enough to kill this thing? I can't be sure. I'm going to go for it. I'm gonna go for the Overheat, which misses. Oh my goodness, Elios, why? Elios, why are you doing this to me? Miss the Overheat. It has 90% accuracy. Elios. Elios, please. So, oh my goodness. Will an Overheat kill this thing? Will an Overheat kill this thing? Because we will... Well, we won't die to another Rock Tomb, so we don't lose anything... I mean, we lose health if we stay in and we don't kill with the Overheat. We do 51%. That is nothing. That is nothing, nothing, and he is going to Rock Tomb, taking us down to 8%. We are at half speed and half special attack. We are not going to be doing anything with this Rotom. We are not going to be doing anything with this Rotom. But chances are he's still going to keep Rock Tombing. I really don't want to switch in a Swampert on a Credilli, though. That's what I was thinking about. I was like, do I switch in the Swampert in here? No, I think we're just going to have to let Elios die here and hope that we can come from behind with our Choice Scarf Nidoking and take a victory. We are very behind here. This is by the time this Overheat lands, I mean, unless we crit, we are going to be sitting at 3-6 in terms of Pokemon. 3-6 is never a good spot to be. His Mega Blastoise is basically dead. Basically dead. Just because Stealth Rocks are going to do a decent chunk, and then anything that I go for, we do 25% with our Overheat. Not enough. As he goes for the Rock Tomb and just takes us out. Now, this thing is pretty slow, so again, we can go out into Nidoking here and just try and get some advantage off, although maybe it's better to bring in Blastoise, who is gonna outspeed this thing. I want to say he's gonna outspeed this thing, because I don't think it would be speed positive nature. So we're gonna go ahead and go on to Mega Blastoise. We're gonna Mega Evolve, and let's see, what are his most likely switch-ins? He could stay in which case an Ice Beam would be amazing. Honestly, an Ice Beam looks pretty good no matter what. I mean, he could go out into the Infernape here, but switching in on a potential Scald, pretty ballsy. So we're going to go ahead and Ice Beam, which is enough to kill the Cordilli. So we do see that go down, which is nice. We'll see what he brings in here. He might bring in his own Blastoise just to try for like a speed tie to get that last-ditch Rapid Spin off before he switches into Pokemon that are more susceptible to it, like Infernape and Vespiquen. Another entirely viable option is just going out into, yep, Porygon Z. This thing is absolutely the bane of our existence. This thing is so dangerous. An Adaptability Tri-Attack will kill our Blastoise. An Adaptability Tri-Attack will kill our whole team, as it turns out. So I would rather have Blastoise than Swampert. So I'm going to switch out into Swampert. Maybe he goes for a Thunderbolt here or something like that. That would be really cool, but I don't think he has any reason to, since Adaptability Tri-Attack is so strong on this thing. Chances are we switch in Swampert, he goes for the Tri-Attack, we die. And, I mean, we switch in Swampert, he goes for the Thunderbolt, or Moon to it, next turn he goes for Tri-Attack, and we die. Either way, we are losing this Swampert. He is going to go for the Thunderbolt, so hey, we're going to get to stick around for like a second. Now, on the off chance, for whatever reason, if an Adaptability Tri-Attack doesn't kill us, an Earthquake would be super nice right now. An Earthquake would be super duper nice right now. I don't think he would switch out into Vespiquen, right? No. We're gonna go for an Earthquake. Fucking A! Oh my goodness, he does exactly that. I can't even believe. Alright. The prediction game is too strong. So I think here we're going to have to, like, Scald? Does Vespiquen learn Grass-type moves? I don't know. I do not know. We're going to go for a Scald. Toxicking this thing is not going to do much for us, honestly. Oh. Attack Order does 20%. Our Scald does 31% and burns, which is kind of cool. So we are going to see this Vespiquen go down, so at least there's that. There's no reason for him to switch out or anything. So we're going to go ahead and Scald again. He's probably just chipping away at us here, making sure that that Tri-Attack kills, which is, of course, very smart. If that Porygon Z is Choice Scarf, then this game is just over. But if it's Choice Specs, we do still have a chance at coming back with our Choice Scarf Nidoking. Our fashionable Nidoking. We'll see what he ends up going for here. He is just going to go ahead and use another Attack Order, which doesn't do an awful lot. We crit, rubbing salt in the wound, and we are going to take out the Vespiquen, which is kind of cool. No reason for him not to go back out into Porygon Z here, unless he really doesn't think that Adaptability Tri-Attack is enough. I thought it was enough from 100% health, so, I mean, I guess we're going to see. He doesn't have anything with Levitate, so I am going to go for an Earthquake, again, on the off chance that for whatever reason, this thing doesn't kill us with a Tri-Attack. Oh my god! I dig it. We took that way better than I thought. My goodness. Okay, so, he's still going to kill us with a Tri-Attack. That much is certain. But the fact that we took that so well makes me feel like our Blastoise could also take a Tri-Attack. We have better special defense on our Blastoise than we do on our Swampert. So honestly, we're actually in an okay position here. Now, because I'm still not sure if it's Specs or Scarfed, I'm going to go into the Blastoise, knowing that we can live the Tri-Attack. Oh my god, he has Thunderbolt. Would he really go for the Thunderbolt here? Would he go for the Thunderbolt? Or would he just go for the Tri-Attack? Would Thunderbolt kill us? Probably. Almost definitely. Almost definitely. Oh, it's so risky. Oh, we are in the late stages of the game here, and we are down to the wire. If this thing goes for the Thunderbolt and we stay in, it's going to kill us, and we're going to be in a real bad position. If he goes for the Thunderbolt and we switch out into Nidoking, we're going to be in a really good position. If, assuming he isn't Choice Scarf, which he might be, we're going to go out into the Nidoking. Hoping that he Thunderbolts. He goes for the Tri-Attack, which is 88%. No! Oh, we should have just stayed in. Oh, we should have just stayed in. Nidoking. Nidoking, I keep doing this to you, buddy. It's a curse. It's a curse. It is a curse for us. And I am oh so sorry that it keeps happening. Now, here's the deal. If this thing is Choice Specs, we will outspeed, and we will kill it. And we will go for, I guess, a Sludge Wave. I guess we go for a Sludge Wave and hope that we will outspeed because he's Choice Specs. Because he's Choice Specs. Instead of Choice Scarf. Please? Please? Right. Oh, fuck. Oh my god. It just dawned on me. He couldn't go for the Thunderbolt. He's choiced. This whole time. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. We do go first, so maybe we're going to redeem ourselves here. And we get that Sludge Wave off, which is going to kill the Porygon. Now, he can go into Donphan pretty safely here. Because I do believe he's going to resist our Sludge Wave and live it. What is this thing at? Did we do any damage to it? He's at 70%. A Sludge Wave wouldn't kill, though. Oh, my goodness. I can't believe... we're going to take unnecessary damage on Blastoise from the Donphan here, probably. Oof. No, he's going to go out into Infernape. He's going to go out into Infernape. Now, is the Infernape Choice Scarfed? It's much more common for Infernape to run, like, Life Orb or Choice Band. But it could be Choice Scarfed, in which case we would still be in danger. Seeing that the Porygon wasn't Choice Scarfed, entirely possible. He does have the Mach Punch, of course, so that is enough to take us out. Look at me. Completely forgetting extremely relevant parts of meta-relevant Pokemon. So we're going to go ahead and go out into Jugglenob here. No reason not to go for a Scald. Unfortunately, Link, his Infernape, is just going to do a ton of damage to us. It's just going to do a ton of damage to us. He's going to Mach Punch. I wonder why he Mach Punched there. Our Scald is enough to take him out. What, is he afraid of being outsped by a Mega Blastoise? I'm kind of confused. Mega Blastoise isn't fast. 192 speed. It's not fast. So it is down to a Blastoise and a Donphan. So honestly, we might pull this one out, despite me making a huge mistake and trying to play around Thunderbolt on a choiced Porygon. So he goes out into the Donphan. Our Scald should be enough to take this thing out. It should be enough to take this thing out. That's what we're going to hope. That's what we're going to hope. If I were him, I would have gone into the Blastoise there, because the Stealth Rocks wouldn't have killed it, and there was a chance for a Speed tie, so we could get like a little bit of extra damage off on our Blastoise. We are going to take out the Donphan with our Scald, which means that I think we are going to take this one home after much fighting real hard for it. So he goes out into Trigunner, his Blastoise. We are going to go ahead and Dark Pulse to make sure that we secure the kill, just in case our Scald can't do 8% damage. Just in case. He's going to go for the Aura Sphere, which does 36%, and we are going to get our Dark Pulse off and kill the Mega Blastoise, winning us the game. What a match. What a match. Good game. So I'm really happy that we were able to pull out a win with this team, even though it was a little bit of rough seas, a little bit of rocky sailing for us there. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know I enjoyed making it. If you did, remember to leave a comment or a like, or I don't know, do a dance and send me a video of you doing a dance, like whatever you're feeling, you know, however it goes. But yeah, that's it for me. Have a good one, everybody.